A man tries to prove he's not crazy by pointing a pistol at his own head and pulling the trigger. Then a mind-blowing thing happens. The bullet gets caught in a freaking invisible hand. This dude's name is Jotaro Kujo, aka Jojo, J-O-J-O. Just 2.5 weeks ago, Jotaro got thrown in jail for starting a brawl, but when his sentence was up, he refused to step out of that jail cell for anything. Even when his own mom begged him to leave, he straight up said no. This wild move had the guards thinking he was off his rocker. Why wouldn't Jotaro leave? He claimed he was haunted by a strange evil spirit. He thought stepping out might put others in danger. So his mom Holly called in Jotaro's grandpa Joseph, because Joseph had similar mysterious powers, so maybe he could help. Maybe he'd know something. Joseph booked it from London to Tokyo pronto. As soon as grandpa and grandson met, Joseph ordered Jotaro to come with him, but Jotaro didn't just refuse. He called Joseph a useless old man too. Then he pulled out a chunk of metal finger. That shocked Joseph. Jotaro had swiped part of his prosthetic without him even noticing. Seeing he couldn't reason with Jotaro, Joseph called in his Egyptian buddy Abdal, but Jotaro just brushed it off. Yeah, you look tough, but not tough enough to get me out of this cell. Abdal walked up to the cell, did this freaky hand gesture, a weird hand seal, while everyone was confused. Abdal started glowing with red flames. Next thing, a red bird-like figure appeared out of nowhere. Turns out he had one of those evil spirits Jotaro talked about, but the difference was Abdal could control his stand at will. The bird thing spewed tons of fire, trapping Jotaro tight. The cell's temp went through the roof. Just as Jotaro was about to get roasted, a blue stand burst out of him. It pinned down Abdal's stand in one move. Abdal was shocked by that insane power, so he decided to go all in. He unleashed his red stand full force. In a flash, Jotaro got slammed against the cell door. The scorching air made it hard to breathe. The stand behind him started backing off. Holly was worried sick. Joseph reassured her. Stands are basically illusions made from human life energy. They're what we call stands. When your body is affected by the environment, your stand weakens too. Jotaro was pissed now. He kicked the table behind him, smashing the toilet dead on. Instantly, a 10-meter water geyser exploded out. The flames on Jotaro went out. Then Star Platinum unleashed massive energy. Screw it, I'm done. Right before he could land a hit, Abdal turned and walked away. Jotaro was confused. Why stop fighting? Because Jotaro had stepped out of the cell without realizing. Abdal's mission was done. Guess Jotaro was still to green. A little trick and he fell for it. They hit up a cafe next. Jotaro was about to ask about stands when Joseph pulled out some photos. 10 years ago, we fished a coffin out of the Pacific. Turns out it belonged to my grandpa Jonathan. But when we found it, the guy inside was gone. Jotaro was like, no way. You're saying someone survived in a sunken coffin for a century? Yep, Joseph said. That guy's Dio pure evil incarnate. Abdal and I are here to track Dio down. Seeing Jotaro didn't buy it, Joseph pulled out an old school camera. He smashed the camera hard. Then a photo slowly developed. This is Hermit Purple's power, Joseph said. It projects distant images onto film. Cost me a $250 camera each time though. Then Joseph dropped a bombshell. Every person with Joestar blood has a star birthmark on their neck. Jotaro couldn't hold back now. He snatched the photo and looked. There was a blonde dude on it, and he had a star mark too. Turns out in that explosion a century ago, Dio stole Jonathan's body and survived. Abdal chimed in. Stands are what most people call superpowers. Mine's innate, but yours. Dio having Joestar blood activated the dormant power in you. Your stands were awakened because Dio has Joestar blood. Meanwhile, thousands of miles away, Dio felt something off, like he was being watched by a stand user. He could sense someone's gaze fixed on him.